Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. So, okay, people are saying, please, Prof X, can you continue? Can you can you put the full conversation of the previous conversation that I had with let's keep calling it Chioma Johnson for now. The time for us to call it Doris Ogala has not yet arrived. We'll start addressing it as Doris Ogala the moment she comes out, because she has to come out. The problem that they did, they used to use this one. And this one, they normally use it to go and expose people. And they actually pay to go and expose people and go and trap people and stuff like that. And then she comes and then she starts exposing these useless people that actually have no idea, no game plan, or that do not have a clue of how to deal with people of her nature. So we want to make sure that we push Chichi, Mama Chichi. I used to call her Mama Chichi. We have to push her to a point whereby she comes as Doris Ogala. That's the one that we want to deal with. I know she'll be sending voice recordings to different platforms, or she'll be calling without showing her face. We want her to reveal her face and speak to the camera and explain her side of the story and her involvement and her entanglement with Mr. PDT. Until we get to that point, then we'll start addressing her as Doris Ogala. For now, she's still Chioma Johnson. She's still Mama Chichi. So people were saying, Prof, can you please finish the conversation of the previous recording? People, this is nothing. It's just that I don't want to entertain it now because it will distract us from the pursuit of justice for baby testimony. But unless if you make me a promise that you won't allow this, you won't get consumed in this, because this is an entire series on its own. It's a movie. The Chronicles of Mama Chichi, or the Chronicles of Chioma Johnson. The Chronicles of Doris Ogala. You people, you come up with a name for it. But it's going to be interesting. Because for the past, if not 6 months or something, we have been talking. And she has been the mouthpiece of them. So for me to communicate to Omoto for Fame, I would talk to Chioma. For me to communicate to Chris Okafor, I would talk to Chioma. Knowing very much that every conversation we have, it's on record. So her own was to make sure that she makes them believe that she's in control of PDT, of Mr. PDT. So she would make demands to them to say, listen, I'll make PDT do this, I'll make PDT do that, do this and do this. I have to do it so that she can be recognized in the camp of these charlatans. I actually saw, what's her name? Maureen. She was jubilating, she was celebrating about Mr. PDT and the Chioma Johnson case. You see, Maureen, let me tell you something. It's because of your liking of things that led you to where you are today. You love gossip too much. You don't wait. The moment something that tickles you, comes up, you run with it. You told them what? That's the reason why we brought the confusion through you on the previous, in the previous case of of Jeremiah Omoto for Fed. You are the one whom we made to become the mastermind of the confusion. I told you people that when it comes to this case of baby testimony, there's nothing that happens by surprise that I do not orchestrate. It's called the art of war. What we are fighting here, the devils that we are fighting, they are putting everything that they can to make sure that this case is suppressed, or to make sure that their shenanigans are not exposed. So at times, here and there, we have to make sacrifices. We have to make sure that some people get implicated along the way. Like in the case of the confusion that was prophesied by Omoto for Fame. I allowed that confusion to go through Maureen because Maureen loves things. Let me interview Ruth, let me do this. Did you see that it's Chioma that was actually forwarding to say, oh, there's a new truth here. Ruth, why did you lie? That's what they wanted to sell. That's the narrative that they wanted to sell so that they can discredit Sister Ruth Matthew's story. When Chioma Johnson at Transcorp, the whole day she was recording Ruth Matthew. She was asking Ruth Matthew, cross-examining Ruth Matthew so that she can find fault. And I know they are waiting to use Chioma Johnson when they want to exonerate Jeremiah, be it in court or wherever, to say, listen, Ruth Matthew has been conflicting herself. She's not consistent. She's lying. But I told Sister Ruth Matthew to say, anything you discuss with Chioma, it must not be factual. Just tell her random things. I don't even want her to trust you. It's not your responsibility to trust you. Everything that you are sharing with her, everything you are talking with her, is going to Omoto for fame. So she found out that it was not even a lie. And then she said, no, Sister Ruth Matthew, listen to the child of Ruth Matthew, what she said. She said that Ruth is the one that sent them to buy Indomie, which is not what Ruth had said, that she was in the mountain. And then I said, Chioma, wait, listen. Then she said, Prophet X, bring it to the public, let people know. Then I said, I'll never do that. There's only one thing that I'll ask. Not that I'm not after the truth. I want to ask Ruth one question. You are with her now. Put it on the phone. I want to ask her one question. I don't care about the inconsistency in the statement that you found. I only want to ask one question that matters to me. And that question was, did baby testimony get missing at Mercy City? That's all I cared about. I did not care about Sister Ruth Matthew says, oh, I'm not the one who sent baby testimony. Oh, I'm the one. I don't care about all those facts. The inconsistencies or the other reasons why people dropped the case. I don't care about those. What I care about, did the baby testimony get missing at Mercy City? I asked Ruth Matthew 100, 500 times. Ruth, tell me the truth. We can fix this. Did baby testimony get missing at Mercy City? Yes or no? Is baby testimony actually missing? Yes or no? That woman can't lie, man. She might have been inconsistent or she might have omitted some information in the past, but baby testimony indeed got missing. It's Mercy City. It's Jeremiah Omoto's shrine. So she said, bring it. I said, I'm not going to do that. What matters to me is the child went missing. Said, okay, so let's find other bloggers to do it. Then I said, go to Maureen. She'll be very happy to do this. And with the likes of things, with the way she loves things, Maureen, she'll be there. Oh, Muna, come here. Oh, Muna, come and see. Come and see nonsense. Don't like things, my sister. Relax. Take a deep breath. Swallow some ice blocks. Don't be too forward. Don't be too chacharachi. You end up reporting useless and nonsense stuff. That's why she ended up spreading the confusion. Ruth Matthew was lying. I want to talk to the family. I want to do this. And you spoke with the family. What changed? The case still stands. There will be no rest for the wicked. So that confusion, I actually allowed it. And when I allowed that confusion, that's when Chioma Johnson told Jeremiah that wait and see the confusion that is coming. So Jeremiah had to go with confidence and made a prophecy that there will be confusion in the camp of the enemy. So he thought that was a prophecy from Omoto for Fen. What can Omoto for Fen see in the spirit of... That man can't even see a cockroach in the realms of the spirit. He can't see nothing. So that's what made them trust Chioma Johnson, that she has control over Mr. PDT. And I had to allow all those other things to happen so that they can bring him more closer. Because she was not yet that close to Omoto for Fen. Chioma Johnson was an ally of, she is an ally of Chris Okafor. So Chris Okafor and Chioma Johnson came to say, we can manage this thing for Jeremiah Omoto for Fen. So that was okay, there's more to talk about, but I think it's going to distract us now. But I'll wait. Don't entertain voice notes that you will hear from bloggers. Let's wait for Doris Ogala to come out. She's the one we want to deal with. You feel me? She's the one that we have to hold accountable and answerable. And trust me, people, when I tell you that Mr. PDT has everything under control. Whatever you hear, do not panic. Okay? I have this. I am on top of this. There's absolutely nothing that they can do to suffocate this case of baby testimony. They'll do damage control, run narratives, try to make sure that you lose focus of the missing child. The child is missing. The child went missing at Mercy City. And the other aspect that I should maybe highlight just a little bit, when Chioma Johnson was at Transcorp with Sister Ruth Matthew, and like I told you, then I asked Joshua to go there. Then I planned with Joshua to say, Joshua, I have to release Ruth Matthew and the family from Transcorp as soon as possible. As soon as possible. I called Joshua. I called Joshua's brother, Mike. I wish if I can post the conversations, but, I respect those gentlemen's privacy. They don't want to be on public spaces or to get their voices, published. That's just their own reservation. They don't want to put their mouth on these things for their own reasons, because maybe they're also afraid. But when needs be, when the need arises, I can post it to just confirm what I'm telling you. Then I told Sister Joshua that please go and remove Sister Ruth Matthew from the hotel. I'm going to talk to Chioma and I will try to convince Chioma that, listen, people are very, I want us to remove Ruth Matthew for a day and we'll bring her back. But that was an entire plan between me and Joshua. Joshua is the brother to Sister Ruth Matthew. And there's a reason why I did that. There's something that I'd already picked up, which did not sit well with me. Which I realized that Sister Ruth Matthew's life might be in danger. Because Chioma wanted to make sure that she's in control of Sister Ruth Matthew. Okay, we'll explain much in detail. So along our conversations, after the confusion that I allowed them to make a prophecy of happened, then she came with a proposal. Listen, we know we can talk to these people and we can get Sister Ruth Matthew a house where she can, and then we can pay for that house for 2 years in advance. And then we can give her 3 million or 2 million. Is it 2 million? Okay, I'll confirm everything I'm saying with the conversations. It's just that this is not just the episode for that. And we'll pay, we'll give her 2 million to start her business so that she can continue with her life. She can't continue, all these kind of things. And this reminded me of Prophetess Disgrace's proposal to Ruth Matthew. When Ruth Matthew started coming out to talk about the missing child. That's the same offer that Disgrace gave. To say, no, you know what? We'll give you 5 million, we'll give you 3 million, I'll get you a car. And then you stop talking about this baby. That alone, it raised some red flags in my head to say, okay, if Omoto has nothing to do with this, why does he want to offer Sister Ruth Matthew a house? I'll probably be posting the pictures of the house here that I got from Chioma, which was already paid for. See, was it in Abuja or in Lagos? They want to buy this house, this as fancy as this apartment, and open a business for her, run businesses for her so that she can continue with her life and forget about the case of baby testimony. Chioma, but why is my question. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you want to do that to another woman? Why? This is bad, It's so bad. But I couldn't make it hard on her that I would agree. I said, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Then he said, okay, I spoke to them. They said they'll send you 10,000 US dollars. So in my mind, I would be like, okay, 10,000. So me, I'll be telling her that 10,000, let's not mention 10,000 so that she can also feel my reservation to say, I don't want to make this too obvious. 10,000 so that you can, you can change the narrative of this case of baby testimony. Then I'll be like, okay, no, it's fine. If Mr. Omoto Fofane wants to support the Enlightenment series, then it's good. Let him send the money. Now, when they wanted to send the money, I gave them a Nigerian account. I'll do an interview with the brother of the Nigerian account that I used to receive the money. To explain, because everything that I do, I always keep a record of it for times like this. And I even spoke with Joshua to say, Joshua, who exactly is Chioma Johnson working with? The recording is there. Let's make a proposal to say, why don't you talk to Omoto's people to just pay off Ruth Matthew so that this case can die? Then Joshua said, okay, but before you do it, let's put it on record that we are planning it. So that if they fall for it, we'll know for a fact that these people know where baby testimony is. Because at this stage, everyone was still trying to connect the dots to find out if really baby testimony went missing at Mercy City or not. So we had to devise every plan possible. Because if Omoto had nothing to do with this, it was never going to be difficult for him to even come out and say, people, this, I don't have anything to do with it. I don't even know anything about this. This is what happened. In case if it really happened, and then he's not aware of it, this is what happened. I heard of the news. But I couldn't do anything because of A, B, C, D, and E. Why prioritize putting Ruth to comfort and willing to pay 10,000 US dollars to Mr. PDT in form of supporting Mr. PDT. And I know when this 10,000, it was not the amount that Chioma claimed from Jeremiah Omoto. She probably claimed 100,000 from them. But Chioma was making money out of this whole thing. She was not doing this for free. The Transcorp Hotel, it's not her that was paying for Transcorp. It was Chris Okafor that was funded the Transcorp stay, not Chioma. Because they needed to have something on Sister Ruth Matthew. They needed to have something that can make me trust Chioma. To say, Chioma really wants to help here. She has a good heart to support. She cares about Ruth Matthew. She didn't care about Ruth Matthew. She never cared. Not even a bit. So after this, the main agenda, the main plan was to now fly me to Nigeria. That's why she had sent that first $3,000 for my flight ticket, for my first class ticket to go to Nigeria. So this whole thing, supporting Ruth Matthew and paying for so and so and so, it was buying into my affection so that I can believe that she is innocent, so that I can believe that she is sold out to helping Sister Ruth Matthew. Are you following me? Are you with me? So the conversation that I want to post for now is the continuation of the previous one, of the money that she sent through MoneyGram or Telegram. Is it MoneyGram or Western Union or something like that? So that you can connect the dots, and I will explain something after you watch this one. Check it out. Yeah, she's actually calling me back now. This is a number. She's calling me. Hello?
What is this now?
Eh?
What is this now?
What?
The whole of today, I can't even talk to you. The whole of today, I can't even talk to you.
No, I was just a little bit busy. But we can talk now.
Are you done?
No, not really. I'm not done. I'm still in between things.
You say you did what?
No, I'm still in between things. I'm not really done.
In between words, you're not even, I don't know what's wrong. You're busy to me. You're too busy for me today.
Hey, I'm busy, man. I'm trying to organize, and get my ticket so that I come that side,
Have you gotten the visa?
Yeah, the visa. I'm waiting for the visa. The guy is gonna.
If it's giving you stress, my agent said they can get you visa within today, tomorrow. Like tomorrow, today is gone, so they can get tomorrow, next tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, right?
Yeah, tomorrow is Friday.
That's why I was asking you. If you have started it today, you would have gotten it by tomorrow. Oh.
So what should we do now?
If that is not coming fast, send me the passport you want to use and travel. The one that you want to use, then I would send to him. Then he will use it and get the visa for you. Then I'll send it to you. Then you now get your ticket and start coming.
Oh, okay. What are you doing now? Where are you? Are you in Abuja or in Lagos?
I'm in Lagos. I'm not going out. I'm in the house. I've not even stepped out today. I've been in the house. I've been calling you.
Mm.
Yes, I wanted you to come to Lagos, to fly from Lagos to Abuja. I don't want to. I came here because of you. What I'm supposed to do in Nigeria is next week, not now. So I came early because I wanted to see you. But I didn't know it's gonna take this process and long and that.
No, I'm gonna come, darling. Don't worry, my baby. I'm gonna be with you right there in Nigeria, in Abuja.
Who want us to go to Abuja?
I don't know I don't know Nigeria. You show me.
Okay. We go to Abuja, go to Calabar. There's the Budu Cattle Ranch.
Yeah. No,
Did you check it out?
Is it what?
Did you check the Budu Cattle Ranch out?
The what?
You see, now that I'm feeling like this,
Yeah.
what's going to happen to my husband? I'm so scared. I'm so into you. I don't even know what to do. You made me fall in love with you so much that what will happen to my husband now?
Forget about that man.
Uh,
You can forget about the husband.
think it's going to be easy.
You have to make it easy. If you want me that much, you have to make it easy.
How am I going to make it?
Eh?
How am I going to do it? I should
You just tell
just
him.
tell me what to tell him.
You just tell
Tell
him
him
it's.
maybe,
Just tell him it's over.
right?
Yeah, and come with me and be with me.
You think he's going to just walk away like that?
Yeah, come on, he can. He can find someone else. You deserve to be with me.
Yeah, I have to be with you. I want to.
Why?
Because you made me fall so much for you. I feel I can't even close as I start thinking of you. And you, I don't know how you did this, but you got me into it.
So you really love me that much?
That's what you wanted, you know, when you told me, "Am I happy in my marriage?" That was the day you started all this.
No, we're gonna be happy together. Don't worry. We will be fine.
Are you sure? You're not going to be harsh. You're not going to beat me.
Nah, I'll be nice to you. I won't be harsh.
Are you going to marry me if I leave my husband?
Why not?
But if I give him the divorce and he says no, what are we going to do?
To do about what? Me, I'll marry you.
What if I tell him I want to divorce him? What if he says no?
And then we can just cheat on him. We can just continue with our private relationship.
Right?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, that sounds great. I'll just ignore him. So if he wants, then he will not take the divorce, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, get yourself here. I'm just into you since morning. Just get yourself back. I need you. I need you. I need us. I need like you. You made me soak into it crazy since morning.
No, I'll be with you. Don't worry.
Have you eaten at all?
I haven't eaten yet, but I'll soon eat. Okay, listen.
But what did you do?
Uh,
Okay, go ahead.
that lady I sent, I think she went today to Western Union, and they told her that there's nothing in the amount. The money did not clear. There's no money in that transaction.
Which transaction?
The one that you did,
It's not true.
it did not go.
That's a slip because they used POS to send the money to her. Maybe she should go back and check. Does she get her lot?
Yeah.
She should get her lot. She should check her bank. It went.
It went where?
It went to her bank. Didn't you see her name in the slip? It's a payment, a cash payment, and that's the receipt slip for the payment. So send her that slip. It has a printout of her name. So if she goes back and is not there, let her revert back to me so that I'll call them because if money went. It's
No,
a cash payment. You understand? It's not a transfer. It's a cash payment that they gave to someone who does POS, and I gave them cash. Then they went and paid into her bank, so it should be in her bank.
but
Because if it's not there, they won't give that printout. That printout showed approved.
no, but
You
listen.
understand?
When you send money via Western Union, it does not go to the bank. I did not give you bank
Okay,
details.
okay. Is it your own?
I just gave you the name. So how does it show in a bank?
Sorry, I thought you're talking about the girl's own, the little girl's own.
No, I'm talking about the US one, the one that you did at the 3,000. I think it's 3,000, right?
Yes, it's 3,000. I sent you the slip.
Yeah, that one.
They, they said it's not there.
There's nothing in that account. There's nothing that shows here.
In Western Union.
Yes.
No, it's not possible. Let me get back to you.
They said it's not showing. She was actually there around this time.
Why didn't you tell me? Are you serious?
What do you mean? I'm serious. I think it was a 419 transaction. Whoever you told to do it, it's a 419.
419 transaction.
Yeah, they did not do it. I know those.
It's not true.
I know those tricks. I know someone who used to do it.
Just 1 minute. Don't talk. No, it's my boy. Don't worry. Give me 1 minute. Let me call him. I'll call you back now shortly.
Okay.
Just 1 minute. Yeah, let me call him.
This lady is a scammer. She is a scammer. You know, a scammer. And they did what did I have to? I have the slip of the one that they said they sent. Let me show you. It's not. It's those 419s, those 419 transactions that most Nigerians do. Those Yahoo. They will send money to you, but it does not show in your account. So they send a fake. This one. She just wants to prove to me that she has money. This is the. No, I'll post the screen. I'll post the copy here so that you can read it. So that's what they are trying to do. They wanted me to go to and receive it and probably flag it as a fraud money so that someone can get me or I can be arrested there. So they are doing their all to try to trap me, to try to get me. And they are using this woman called Chioma. And I learned that is going to Johnson Suleiman. They are going to Johnson Suleiman, this lady. And when she goes to Johnson Suleiman, she's threatening Johnson Suleiman that she's working with me. Not only that, she's going to Jeremiah Omoto as well. She's threatening Jeremiah Omoto. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just hearing these conspiracy theories now. It's either she's making money out of this or Jeremiah Omoto and the Chris Okafors, because she has been begging me to stop exposing Jeremiah Omoto. She has been begging me to stop exposing Chris Okafor. She has been begging me and, no, don't touch them. Send me everything you have, the victim's number. I want to talk to the victims. I want to help them. I want to support them. What do you think? Should I talk to Jeremiah Omoto to donate to your cause, to the Enlightenment series? And then I said, yes. Tell Jeremiah Omoto to donate to this, because the money for the wicked must be used by the righteous. I hope he donates. I'm just waiting for that transaction to come through. If it does, okay, she's calling me now on this phone, but rather, let me call her on this phone because I'm recording here. She's actually calling me right now while I'm recording this video. I don't know if you can, but you can't see it because let me drop it and then I'll call her. And now she's calling me to tell me what could have happened with the transaction that she lied, that she sent. She's gonna say, oh, they're gonna Nigerians. Not all Nigerians. I don't want to make Nigerians feel like I'm against Nigerians. I love Nigerians, but some Nigerians are bad, man. Especially the women. They can do evil. They can do evil. Yeah, I just got a missed call. She's calling now. Hello? Wait, I can't hear you. Wait. Why is it not recording here? Let me call it myself. I don't know why it's not showing. I want it to be yeah, now it's recording.
The problem with you is the choice of words. You said, who do you 419 transaction for? How much are you talking about?
You're breaking.
I just called her now. I said, what happened? They didn't catch the money. She said she paid it. 2,000. They said what they printed there is 2,999. Who's doing you 419? Or what are you buying from me? Or what am I buying from you that I'm doing you 419 transaction? Sometimes you have trust issues, and the way you use words, that's the issue I had with you before. There is money there. I told her to go back to whatever place bank she did that and go and confirm it, because she paid. I gave her the cash myself.
No, that money is not there. It's not. They said it's not.
It's there. The code. It's not an account. It's a Western Union transfer. That code is the code number. Did you go to the bank to check and they say there's no money in Western Union?
Listen.
With the name of the sender, everything.
She said there is nothing in that transaction. There's no money that is in that account. There's no money that was sent into that name.
There was no money. Okay, hold on. I'll get back to you.
That they said they said that slip, yes, it's showing on the system, but there's no money that was put in. So they were saying it's either a scam or it's a 419 transaction because they receive so many transactions like that. You understand?
No, it's not true. Okay, no, that's my secretary. She cannot even do that. Who will pay her? She know how much I pay her. What will she do? She can't. It's something that came from me. So just hang on. I'll follow it up now. I'll get back to you shortly.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, you don't deal with me like this. Me, I told you, I'm smarter than these charlatans. What they think they have on me, I'm going to use it against them. Now, what I'm waiting for now is for them now to, because they are definitely going to use my conversations with this lady as to try to discredit what I'm doing. But this, the day I will post this video, and I'll post it only after they have said something, after one of them has posted about it. Then you will see. I want to expose them slowly but surely, and I want most of you to understand them, how they work, so that never ever will you ever fall victim to their shenanigans. So when she calls back again, I'll do a video first, and then I'll be put it on record, so that these fears can just be on record for the sake of tomorrow. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger. I'll check you out on the next episode of the Enlightenment series. I'm out. Yeah, she's calling me back now, so let me call her. She was calling me on this phone, so I want to record.
She said it's MoneyGram, not Western Union. Can you tell her to do MoneyGram? I'm so upset with you.
Listen.
She said it's not Western Union, it's MoneyGram, and it's written that it's MoneyGram. Don't get this money and get out of my life.
Listen.
It's MoneyGram, not Western Union.
I knew it's MoneyGram. It's written on the slip. I told her to
they
go.
They said it's MoneyGram. Let her check. It's MoneyGram. There's money there. She said it's MoneyGram.
Listen, you're not listening. It's not Western Union. I figured that already long time ago. When I send her, because it's written MoneyGram on top. Western Union slip, it has 10 digits. A MoneyGram has 9 or 8. So I told her to go to MoneyGram or Bidvest to check if the transaction is there. That's where she was told that at MoneyGram, not at Western Union. It's you who thought it's Western Union. But it's not Western Union, it's MoneyGram.
Yeah, because I told you, I don't know how to send money to someone when I told her it's Western Union. And she sent me the slip. I forwarded it like that. Because I didn't even get that.
The reason why...
She called me back and said, Ma'am, it's MoneyGram and not Western Union. Because I was so upset with her.
There's nothing there at MoneyGram. That's where she was.
Okay, fine. Let me get back to her. If you're sure there's some MoneyGram and there's nothing there, let me get back to her.
There's nothing there. Why would I lie to you?
Okay. No problem. Let me get her get back to me.
Oh, so maybe they did send the money. I don't know, but I doubt. I know she does not have that capacity to send that amount of money. She doesn't. It's a 419 scam. Wait for her to call again. You'll hear. Let me break for now. Okay, she's calling. She's calling again now. Hello? No, she was not on speaker, so let me put her on speaker. Let me put her on speaker. I had to drop the call.
Hold on. I called her, then I also called my account officer. He's online. I look at it. I called my secretary while I was in the US, before I came back. I sent my secretary to go send the Western Union, and she sent me a slip of 29999, which I sent to somebody in South Africa. The money was supposed to go to South Africa, but in South Africa now, the person said they didn't see the money, that they told them in the bank is either it's a 419 transaction or whatever it's called. Is it possible that can happen?
If the person there, you're not with the person there now. Since the person is claiming or alleging that they didn't see it, or in a clause too that it's a fraudulent transaction. Now tell the sender to go back to the agent that sent it to South Africa to ask for a refund that the beneficiary is unable to cash.
Is a Western Union transfer?
I know. Tell if it's an agent or through a bank.
No, it's my secretary that went to the bank.
Yeah, she should go back to the bank and tell them that the beneficiary is unable to cash it with certain reasons. That she wants to do a recall of the funds. They will refund her back the money.
Okay, I've sent out already.
Probably, I don't know their policies there. They might refund without the charge, but they will refund the face value of the money.
So, but why didn't the money go?
I wouldn't know. Western Union should be able to do that.
Explain it. Okay.
She can do either to do a mail to Western Union that also beneficiary is unable to cash this money.
No, she's going to the bank right away. I just spoke to her now. She's going to the bank right away. But I just called you to have alternative response before I follow her up.
Go to the bank and tell them that the person is unable to cash it. Then they should check whatever the issue is. Then she could ask for a refund. Recall. It's called recall. They will recall back the money. If actually she takes the money.
Okay. So it's possible that so she can recall the money and resend it.
Yeah, sure.
What other means can someone send money from US to South Africa if you recall it?
Straight to the account. If she has an account now, straight to the person's account. If she has an account, let the person do a select, a swift. Let the person do a swift into that beneficiary's account.
Okay, let her go there first. Let me find out what happened.
Let her go, just find out and give me the feedback.
Okay, I'll call you back shortly.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Okay, this is my account officer here in Nigeria, so I needed to get alternative because it's a banker. So let my girl go to the bank and let me get her response. I'll get back to you.
If you say so.
Okay. Sorry?
If you say so.
Yeah, sure. I'm following it up now. But this is why didn't they pick them? I thought they picked the money already.
No, you see that's the thing. When I tell you that it's not about the money, that's one thing you must understand.
No, it's not about the money, but I know that.
But for me now to be called, listen. But for the lady that I sent my PA to go and check it, and then she was being told that this can be a 419 transaction. That is something else. Like, it makes me have, it raised a lot of red flags. To say,
who is doing you 419? What for? Why do you always have negative thoughts? That's the problem I have with you. You always think things negatively. There is no negativity here. If I don't want to send it, you didn't force me.
But that's what she was told.
I offered to do it. You did not ask for it. You wanted to buy your ticket. I offered to buy the ticket. So there's no issue yet. Let me find out what happened.
But for my PA now to go there, can you listen?
The money, she will do a callback.
But for now, me to hear reports that the money could be a 419, these things happen all the time. It's not right for me now, for my image.
Who's going to do the 419? Am I owing you or are you owing me?
No, you're not. But I'm just saying that there was no need for the person.
That's the point. If you're not, if I didn't want to, you didn't force me to buy your ticket. That's the point. I offered. Even when you insisted to buy your ticket, I said, no, I will buy your ticket. So it's not like you forced me that I will do you a 419 transaction and I will send you a slip. Let me even get, if you know how mad I am even with the girl, but let me get her response first. I'm going to get back to you. Anyway, let me get back to you. I'm even so upset. I don't want to just sit in when I'm angry. You're stressed to me. I'll get back to you.
You see, I did not even go to collect that money. I'm just creating this narrative that the money is not there in the account. I don't even know if it's there, but I'm 100% sure that it's not there. It was just a flash. They call it a flash in the streets, whereby you send a transaction and then you get a receipt, but there's no money that is sent. So now she's going to tell me that, oh yes, she did not send it, something happened. Oh yes, they found out that there was an error, but there was no any technical error. I did not go to check it. Charlatans for you. Charlatans. So I'll check you out if she calls back again, and then I'll update you. So as you can hear from this conversation, at inception, when she said that she's buying the ticket, she offered herself, say, listen, let me buy you a ticket to come to Nigeria. To me, I thought it's just a scam, It's just a 419. But there are these kind of transactions, when you do them, you go to the bank, it will be flagged as a fraudulent or as a 419, and you will be brought in for questioning. Or where are you receiving this money from? Or what is it for? They could have highlighted when they are saying that it's for drugs even. They would have done anything. And all this to be trying to be getting Prof X. But indeed, she sent this money for my flight ticket. And right now, I'm still preparing. I'm still organizing that ticket to go to go to Nigeria. The 3,000. I'm still working on it. To go to Niger, to go and meet Chioma Johnson. These people will do anything. They will literally do anything to prevent the truth from coming out, or to make sure that none of you know what's going on, what's really going on. There are three transactions that were done. 3 cash outs. You want to cash out? Cash out. Cash out. Cash out. Charlatans. Sometimes I listen to these people, and sometimes when I read Proverbs, 13 verse 22, it says, a good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. So whenever they say all these things, to say, oh, how about we pay this? How about we pay for this? Okay, sure, pay for it. Do it. So the first one was the 3,000 for my air ticket. The second one was which one was this one? Was the 10,000. Which one? What was the 10,000 for again? But it's in a Nigerian account. It's still in that Nigerian account. It was sent in Nairas. Was it 10,000? Yeah, I think it was 10,000. But it was sent in Nairas. So I gave them a Nigerian account. I know the brother is watching right now. And the third one, let me wait for Ogala to come to come and explain this one on her own. The third one that she did. The third one that was done, that was paid by Omoto. And the thing is, they think, but I did not get the third one. Don't get it twisted. The thing is, they thought I can be moved with money. They thought it's when I see money, I'll be like, oh, let me stop this. Let me stop exposing these people. Oh, gee, if I can take these people. When I tell you that I'm the right man for the job, I just don't say it because I want to brag or anything. I've been there. I've dealt with the richest charlatans that you can think of. I've worked with the richest charlatans that you can think of. And I've gotten paid, not peanuts that these Omotos will be offering. Real money that can secure you for the long term. Not real money. That's where I'm coming from. When we used to do damage control, when we used to help and do PR for these charlatans, they'll pay good money because we'll be solving problems for them. I'll be solving problems for them. So there's no amount of money that can shake me now to say, okay, Jeremy wants to offer this money. Chris Okafor wants to offer this money. Oh, Chioma, I want to offer this money. Come on. That money is useless. Hear from me. Most of the people that comment on these issues are bloggers. They've never been with these people. They just see them from a distance. They analyze their videos. Me, I'm analyzing their characters, their behaviors, their personalities, and their actual operations. Because I have inside information. So everything that I tell you, It's based on experience, not assumptions. When I connect dots, I'm just trying to simplify this whole thing so that it can also make sense to you people. I break down everything into manageable pieces so that all of you can understand how this whole charlatanism thing works. No one can bribe me, people. For them to even say you want to blackmail charlatans, you want to blackmail, come on, we've made money with these people, and that money, you don't do anything with it. You never do anything with it. That's the most useless money that you can ever wish to have. The money that comes from charlatans. It evaporates into the sky like that. I pity these bloggers that get paid to do damage control for these people. You don't do anything with that money. With all that money that I used to get from this, I don't even know where it went. There's a spirit that will sit on you when you get that money. You will not even think of investing. You will not even think of using it in the right way. You just party with it. Pop bottles. Spend time in nightclubs. Do all sorts of things. Buy useless things. Louis Vuittons, Gucci's. Live a fancy lifestyle, and before you know it, it's gone. Now you'll be starting to think, I had 50 million. What did I do with it? You have nothing to account for it. Nothing at all. So for them to think, or for them to say, I need money from these people. This is my advice to you bloggers that are receiving brown envelopes. You can even ask them, check all of the bloggers that get paid by these charlatans. Look at them. Just look at them. Do they reflect that they are getting paid? Do they? They don't. Because that money is useless. It brings cases in your life. But look at Mr. PDT, who's not getting paid, who's not taking any checks from these goongsters. Look at how glowing he is. A fine boy from Cincinnati. So yes, people, but let's get back to things that matter now. Our priority is baby testimony. We can keep on entertaining this if you want us to, if you allow me, if you say let's do it, just so that you can all be balanced. I don't want you to be swayed in your perceptions. Okay, I promised to play you a video, right? And I did not play you the video. Let me play it now. Oh, sorry, man. I ended up talking too much. This video was the final transaction from Omoto Fifi. It was given to Chioma Johnson. And the plan was for Profex to go and collect it in Nigeria, to go and collect this money in Nigeria and meet Mama Chichi and collect and secure the bag. This is the video.
Hey, Mr. Pull the Trigger, I just pulled it. That's 150K. Hey. I'm calling the shot right now. I just pulled it. 150 cash. So, what do you call me? I'm the baddest. Mama Chichi. Love you. Love you crazy.
This was close to, is it 200 and something thousand US dollars? 200 and something thousand US dollars. It's not 150 as she said, it's actually 200 and something US dollars that came from these people to say, go and give it to Profex so that he can lay low. And Mama Chichi knew that this man is not the type that will lay low. Rather, let me bring him to Nigeria. And then she called and she said, come to Nigeria. Come and collect your money. I've secured the bag. That's why you heard she said, I'm now calling the shots. Come to what? Then I said, hey, Mama, me coming there. You dey go lie. I have a bigger responsibility here. A bigger responsibility that I owe to the people. No amount of money can buy me out, man. If the money comes, it can come, but it can't buy me out. To zip my mouth because of money, that's a lie. That's a blue lie. If a charlatan sends me money now for me to say, okay, I'm no longer going to talk because I received money. There are better things I can do for money, people, than to be quiet about this case because of money. So I was supposed to go and collect this money in Nigeria. Jeremiah, do you know how much Jeremiah has lost in this case? How much he has given out? How much he has been fooled by people claiming that they'll do A, B, C, D for him? Chioma Johnson and Okafor himself. Do you know how much they've taken from Jeremiah Omoto? Do you know? Okay, Omoto Vivi, if you're watching this, how much have you given to Okafor? I'm asking you that question, to Chris Okafor. How much have you given to him? And I know you gave them all this money in the name of Mr. PDT. I know Chioma would have sent you a voice recording of me and her flirting, or of me and her talking, or in agreement, and you believed that they have control over me. How much have you sent to them? Do your audit, my brother. And all that money you sent to them, if you could have used that money to help us get baby testimony, if you have nothing to do with it, you would have done a noble thing. In Okafor, how much have you sent to your girlfriend, Chioma Johnson, of all that money you have been taking from Omoto Fifi? This world is wicked, people. But let's continue with our enlightenment series for baby testimony. But if you do want me to keep coming and coming to talk, but I told you the one for Chioma Johnson, it's an entire chronicle. If you want to be entertained, if we can just be putting it here and there as commercial breaks, we can do it. But my main concern is baby testimony. Is locating baby testimony and finding baby testimony. That's my main concern. Even if I have to stop talking after we find baby testimony, even if we put an end to the enlightenment series after we find baby testimony, I don't have a problem. I can. But not before baby testimony is found, is reunited with the family. You can forget it. It's not going to happen. So, till I meet you again on the next episode of the Enlightenment series, it's Mr. Pull the Trigger. I'm out.